guys, this is Nashta and welcome to Keto and Twins. Welcome! If you found this video, you're probably looking for some inspiration or you're just curious about what I've been doing for the past couple of days because I've been posting it all over social media. Or maybe you just wanted to watch and follow me along my journey. Either way, thank you so much for watching. I would really love it if you hit the subscribe button and say hi in the comments. I started keto about 8 days ago, so just about a week. Today is the 8th day, and I've already seen some amazing results. So I wanted to make this video to track my progress and help me stay committed, help keep you guys updated, share with you guys my journey, some recipes, just how I've been feeling in general. I have been struggling with being overweight most of my adult life. Never to this point where I'm at right now. So I started doing some research on the keto diet just a couple of weeks ago, and I decided to have a go to it. So if you are interested in seeing what worked for me for this past week and knowing how much weight I've lost so far, stay tuned, and here is a little snapshot of my first 7 days on keto. Alright guys, good morning. This is Nashta. It is Wednesday, August 21st, and it is keto day 1. So as you can see, I didn't entirely film the entire week or take pictures of the scale every single day, although I did weigh myself pretty much every single day, except for 2 days. I lost basically like some kind of weight on a consistent basis every day, except for Sunday morning when I weighed myself. I hadn't lost anything from the previous morning, and then yesterday morning, like on the 7th day, I weighed myself, and I was really surprised to find that I didn't go down from the previous morning also, but much to my surprise, this morning on the 8th day, I weighed myself first thing in the morning like I always do, and I had dropped 3 pounds. Like, I think I yelled pretty loud. I think I woke up my kids. My husband was like, what is happening in the bathroom? And I was like, I lost 3 pounds! And he was like, wow, like that's awesome. And it was really exciting for me because I'm not gonna lie, like, although it's not hard, like I didn't struggle with it that much on the first week. It's kind of disheartening, especially for a person like me, to like not see the scale move at all. So especially when it's like the second day in the week where you're just kind of like, what happened? Like, you know? And I almost like, I'm not gonna say that I gave up because I was planning on continuing it, but I almost made a really bad call yesterday, and I was like about to go and stuff my face because that's what I do. Like, I get in my feelings, and the first thing I do is like drive through, like like at one of my favorite places here in town. So it was really exciting this morning when I didn't go through with it yesterday. I was like, no, Nashta, like, you need to get it together, because if you do end up eating something that you're not supposed to, and you wake up in the morning and like the scale didn't move again, or you went up some, like, whatever, then you're gonna be pissed and you're gonna feel like crap, and you're just gonna end up feeling sorry for yourself, and it's just gonna be downhill from there. So I really held it together. I stayed on track, and then it totally paid off this morning when I like saw the scale, because I'm telling you guys, I almost cried. So I'm definitely proud of myself for that, because if there's one thing that always has gotten me in the past is, not only when I like expecting the scale to move on a daily basis, and that's kind of unrealistic, but in the past I've been more demanding about it because I've felt like more starved. So I would just think to myself, like, excuse the language, I ate like a can of tuna today. Like, why didn't I lose like 10 pounds? So now that I'm doing keto and I don't feel like I'm starving, and I get to eat like all these yummy new recipes that I'm trying, because I'm consistently on a daily basis like trying to make something new and just see how I like it and how I can incorporate it into my lifestyle. Keep in mind, I'm the only one in my house doing this. So my husband does definitely not need to lose weight. So I'm trying to carb him up while getting myself off of carbs. And then my kids also, like my kids, I'm trying to give my kids, healthy foods, which I've been giving them pretty much what I've been eating out of my keto recipes, and they've been loving it. And so that hasn't been that hard, but it's been kind of a struggle to balance out cooking for one person that needs to eat the carbs, and then cooking my portion that has no carbs. So yeah, all in all, in the first 7 days I lost 9 pounds. 9 pounds! Like, I can't even believe that, because I haven't worked out. I haven't been starving. Like, I've been eating a lot, like considerably. It's just that I guess I'm now eating the right foods, the things that my body really needs, and I'm not feeding it like junk food. So I'm really excited. I wanted to make this video to kind of update everybody, because I've been getting a lot of questions, because I've been posting it on social media, and I just wanted to do something really quick to kind of explain what's been going on. I am fasting. I fast for 16 hours. And then I only eat for a period of 8 hours, which I have found works best for me, just because my mornings are a little bit hectic, because I wake up and then he goes to work, and then I'm like, the kids wake up and I'm feeding them. And so before that, I was already not, I'm not a really big breakfast person. So I was already not eating, in the mornings. So I figured I would just kind of work that into my schedule. So now the only thing I have in the morning before noon is my keto coffee, which I know some of you guys have heard about. I've been drinking that for a really long time now, and it has worked on its own for me, but now I'm actually being consistent with what I'm eating after I drink my keto coffee. Because before, I was drinking the coffee, and yes, it was keeping me full for 4 or 5 hours, but then I was not eating like very healthy from that point forward during the day. So I lost some weight, and then I was keeping it up, and then I just kind of went on a downward spiral like the last few months, where I was really becoming in the habit of just eating fast food and fast food and fast food. And I'm not gonna lie, like, no product is miraculous. Like, just because I'm drinking something doesn't mean that I'm gonna go and stuff my face at McDonald's and expect to still see the scale drop. So it was not happening. So then I got to the point where I was just like, like, oh, well, this doesn't work. But let's be real, you guys, like, nothing works if you don't like use it correctly. So yeah, like I said, that's all I have in the mornings before noon, and then at noon I'll have what you would normally have for breakfast, which is some kind of egg scramble, or like sunny side up eggs, which are my favorite, with some bacon. And then I'll have one big portion for my actual lunch, which is usually like, I don't know, something that you've probably seen a picture of on my Facebook or my Instagram. And then for dinner, I do another meal that I cook up really quick, but it's smaller, and it's much lighter than what my lunch portion is. And then I'm not gonna say that I snack, but I have been trying some like keto desserts and stuff, and like snacks, that more than anything I eat them because I need to get my fat intake up. So it's more like fat bombs, and that way, before, like, I cut it off at 8 o'clock at night, and then from then on I don't eat anything until like the next morning. So yeah, if you have made it to this point, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you decide to subscribe and follow me on this journey. It's not gonna be an easy one, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna tell you that there wasn't days where I felt like I was suffering on the inside because I was watching my kids or my husband chow down some cookies and milk, and I'm over here, I'm not gonna say eating a salad, because I don't do salads, like not even now, which is one of my favorite things about keto, that you don't have to eat a salad to lose weight. But it has been a struggle, which is why I've been really into looking for products and recipes that give me the same amazing satisfaction of eating something sweet and, dessert-like, but it's still under my macros. So thank you so much again for watching. Stay tuned. I'm gonna try to upload at least one video a week, just to update you guys on my progress. I promise I'm gonna get better at taking pictures of the scale every day, because I know that that's kind of where I was like a hit or miss this first week. And if I can, I'm going to start vlogging a little bit more every day, just to kind of show you guys like what I'm doing. Another thing that I've really noticed is my energy levels have definitely spiked up. I can tell, because I'm not a morning person, and all of a sudden, like after maybe the third or fourth day, I have been getting up around like 6 o'clock in the morning, before my husband's alarm even goes up. So definitely noticed that. That was one of the reasons why I was also trying to start getting into a healthier lifestyle, because I was starting to feel really sluggish, and I always wanted to take naps, and I always felt like cranky and wore out. And it's hard to keep up with 2-year-old twins if you feel like like you just want to lay in bed all day. Also, another thing that it kind of, you know, pulled me towards doing keto was I suffer from psoriasis. I don't know, I'm sure you guys have noticed it. And it's gotten worse over the years as I've gotten older, but also as I've gained weight. So I've done some research, and I've found a lot of people that have actually seen their psoriasis kind of start fading while on keto. And I gotta tell you guys, I've definitely seen some major improvement in my skin just in the last week. So if there is nothing on the scale that pushes me to keep moving forward, my skin has definitely been a inspiration, I guess you can say, or kind of like my motivation, because I can't even explain to you guys like what it is to be a girl in her mid-20s, or a woman I should say in her mid-20s, and be covered, have it in this. I have it on my hands, I have it all over my legs. It was starting to come out on my scalp, and thankfully I did see an improvement, especially in that over the last week. But I did also start getting some spots on the back of my neck and in my belly area, which like I said, those are also some areas that I've noticed major improvement, mainly because it was new flare-ups that were starting to come up. But where I have it the most severely is on my legs from the knees down, and then on my hands. So hopefully soon you guys will see me and I won't have as much of it anymore, or maybe it'll all be gone. Pray for me. So like I said, always find motivation in something, even if you don't see the scale moving. That's kind of been my motto this week, you know, especially like yesterday when I noticed and I felt very disheartened because I didn't see that the scale had moved. I just kind of sat down and I started thinking about going to get something to eat, and then I was like, why are you going to take like 10 steps back when you've already taken like these many steps forward? And I just kind of started listing all the cool things that I've noticed. You know, like my psoriasis has improved, my energy has improved, my what else? My clothes, like I'm not gonna say that it fits super loose, but it was starting to get, especially some things were starting to kind of like fit snug here and there, and I definitely noticed that, you know, that's not the case anymore. So hopefully, all in all, I can keep this up and, you know, keep striving towards my goal, which is a little ways away, but right now my first goal is to lose, you know, my first 20 pounds, which I'm already halfway there. Woo, woo, woo. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you're looking for a healthy alternative to your coffee, or you have any questions about any recipes that you saw in the pictures, or just kind of like are thinking about getting started but you're not exactly sure how, you know, I was there not even 2 weeks ago, and if I can do it, you can do it. I have what I consider an addiction to food, and I eat my emotions. Usually, I haven't in the last week, thankfully, but I know what it is to struggle with your image and to have low self-esteem and feel sorry for yourself because you don't look the way that you would like to look. So Feel free to follow me on Instagram. I'll go ahead and put the link somewhere in the window. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.